Good evening, everybody. My name's Claire Sparks. I'm the Director of Science here at Fram. We're really excited this year because we're going to be able to offer all our students the most rewarding pathway through their science curriculum, enabling students to look at the practical application of their science, not just the theory. They're all going to be studying the separate science route. So all students will sit 6 exams, 2 for GCSE biology, 2 for GCSE chemistry, 2 for GCSE physics. Each paper is going to be worth 100 marks and will last 1 hour and 45 minutes. So in science, we have the capacity for students to sit a higher paper or a foundation paper in each subject. The exams are going to be structured so the questions start off being fairly easy in each exam paper, but progress towards the hardest questions at the end of the paper, where the student can show off the deepest knowledge that they have. The students are assessed on their maths skills through the paper and their knowledge of the core practicals that they've completed throughout the course of their GCSEs. The practical assessment is quite a substantial part of each GCSE, taking up 15% of their marks. This is because there's no longer any coursework in science and the exam is now 100% exam. The students for each separate GCSE have to study 8 core practicals. One modification that we're currently living with for COVID is that some of these practicals may have been done as demonstration. We yet have confirmation of whether or not that's the case for this year group. So parents and students can really support each other in making sure that the students can maximise their exam results. The way to do this in school for students is to pay full attention in class, make sure that you complete all your homework, and that if you struggle with completing your homework, you really talk to your teachers about that. Make sure that you prepare fully for each assessment and follow each assessment up with a review. It really is true that investing both time and effort into your studies will bring you success in your science GCSEs. We support our students fully to make sure that they can do all these things. In class, we teach them revision techniques and use regular retrieval practice homeworks to support this. We have a real focus on the language of science, testing students on keywords and making sure that our homework is keyword focused. We support students in learning their physics equations and really with them invest the time and effort so that year 11 goes nice and smoothly for them. Additional support that we give to students in class is using these revision checklists, of which this is an example here. So after each assessment, students are really encouraged to look at what they did well on and what they find most difficult. So they can use that in preparation for their year 10 exams, their year 11 exams, and then their final exams. We're really trying to support students to gain an understanding of their strengths and their weaknesses so that they can become a strategic learner. This is an example of our review sheet, and so after each assessment, students are given a set of targets that they can use to help them improve and take the opportunity to build on their knowledge. So by the end of September, we will be issuing a parent mail which will enable you to order your revision guides and workbooks if you haven't already done so. There will be a small window of about 2 weeks when you can order those from parent mail, and then we will set another window of opportunity in the spring for ordering revision guides. Other things that parents and carers can do to help the students at home is help them learn their physics equations. There are 22 equations that need to be learned. There are another 11 that students need to know how to use, but they don't have to memorise them. And we'll certainly be supporting students to do that in school. And also you can encourage students to talk about the science that they're doing in school, maybe using television programmes, for example, like Horizon, or documentaries on Netflix, radio programmes such as the Life Scientific and Inside Science give students a really good insight into things that are happening out in the world right at the moment. There are also magazines available that focus on science, and any popular science books really help to broaden students' interests out and help them to understand the work that we're doing in school, how that relates to the broader world outside. So thank you for listening. If you've got any questions at any point throughout the year, please always feel free to email me or your son or daughter's teachers.